We're going to learn how to solve multi-step inequalities with decimals. We're going to examine the steps in solving multi-step inequalities, and then we're going to apply those steps to solve some examples. So the general rule we have is we want to first start by isolating the variables as we do with equations, and we're going to solve them. And if the variable is on the right side of the inequality, we want to switch to the left side and reverse the inequality, just like if you look at this note right here, this is what we mean. When we switch greater than, it becomes less than, and vice versa. When we switch greater than equal to, it becomes less than equal to, and vice versa. And then we always want to remember that when you multiply or divide an inequality by a negative number, the sign also switches. And then at the end, we're going to represent in on the number line. So we have 0.4x minus 0.3 is greater than minus 1.3 minus 0.1x. So what I'm going to do here is let's go ahead and add 0.1x to both sides plus 0.1x. So 0.4 plus 0.1, have 5. So you have 0.5x minus 0.3 is greater than minus 1.3. So now we're going to add 0.3 to both sides, 0.3. So minus 1.3 plus 0.3. So we're going to subtract 1.3 minus 0.3. That's 0. That's 1. So 0.5x is greater than negative 1. Now we're going to divide both sides by 0.5. Divide by 0.5. So negative 1 over 0.5. We're going to have to move the decimal over here. So that's multiplied by 10. And so minus 1, we'll just put a 0 at the end. So this is going to give us minus 2. So x is greater than minus 2. So let's draw the number line. 0, we have minus 2 here. It's an open circle. X is greater than minus 2. Next question. 1.2x minus 7 is greater than 2 plus 0.3x. First thing we're going to do is we're going to subtract 0.3x from both sides. 0.3x. So 1.2x minus 0.3x. We don't really need to show the x. We just want to find out how to solve those decimals. So we're going to take one from here, 0, make it 12. 12 minus 3, we have 9. 0 minus 0, we have 0. So 0.9x minus 7 is greater than equal to 2. We add 7 to both sides. So 0.9x is greater than equal to 9. Now we divide by 0.9 on both sides. So 9 divided by 0.9 is the same as, we're going to move the decimal over to this side. So we're going to add a 0 because we're moving to the right. 90 divided by 9, that's 10. So x is greater than equal to 10. So this is 0. This is 10. Greater than equal to, we have a closed circle. So x is greater than equal to 10. 8 minus 0.3x less than 0.4x plus 3. So I'm just going to add 0.3x to both sides. So 0.4 plus 0.3, we have 0.7. So 8 minus 0.7x less than equal to, actually that's incorrect. So we have 8 less than, because this ends up crossing out and becomes 0. 8 less than equal to 0.7x plus 3. Now we subtract 3 from both sides. We have 5 less than equal to 0.7x. Now we're going to divide both sides by 0.7. So 5 divided by 0.7 is going to be the same as 50 divided by 7. And then we have 50, we have 7 here. So we have 7. So that's 7 multiplied by 7, we have 49. Subtract that, we have 1. So we put a decimal here and bring down a 0. That is 1. 1 times 7 is 7. Subtract, we have 3. 30. Divided by 7, we have 4. 4 times 7, we have 28. Minus, we have 2. 20. And that is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. And then we're left with 6. Let's just stop here. And so we have 7.14 is less than equal to x. So we're going to switch them around. So x is greater than equal to 7.14. So we have 0 here. We have 7.14. X is greater than equal to 7.14. And then our final example, 1.4 plus 1.2x less than 0.5x minus 4.2. So let's go ahead and subtract rather. We'll subtract 0.5x from both sides. 0.5x. 1.2 minus 0.5. Cross 1 out here, cross this. So 12 minus 5 is 7, 0.7. So 1.4 plus 0.7x is less than minus 4.2. 4.2. Now we subtract 1.4 from both sides, minus 1.4. So 4.2 minus 4.2 minus 1.4. So we're just going to first add 4.2 and 1.4. We add them, we have 6 and then 5. So 0.7x is less than minus 5.6. We divide both sides by 0.7, divide by 0.7, and so we have minus 5.6 divided by 0.7. Switch, you're going to move the decimal to that side, so that's going to be 7. And then we have also moved the decimal to that side, so that's going to be minus 56, which is going to give you minus 8. So therefore, x is less than minus 8. So let's put this on the number line. We have 0 here, we have minus 8. It's an open circle, so it goes in that direction towards the left.